right, GM everyone, happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great start to your Friday so far. Welcome to the Monkey Weekly Town Hall. Once again, this is the time for us to get together with our fellow monkeys to run through some of the latest updates that is happening. Usually all monkey business, nothing too crazy. And Kawabunga Jones, you are usually classified as a good monkey. But it seems like today you have attempted to go for the other side of the camp. With that, I announce that you are officially muted for the next 1 hour. Just kidding. All right. So once again, appreciate everyone for taking the time to come and join us. Every Friday, going through our regular monkey business as well as welcome our new monkeys to the family. All right. So today, we are similarly going to run through Town Hall by kickstarting with the banana split. And we do have some monkeys that just joined us over the last week or so. If this is you, just stay tuned. Note that we have a section towards the end that is reserved for you and especially you for us to get to meet you. So if you are new, please tag Simon or myself. We would love to bring you up for you to come up and say hi. And most importantly, for everybody to meet you. All right. We also have some monkeys who are making a couple of a little bit rarer appearance today. Say hello to Eno, everybody. If you haven't met Eno yet, this is the first time you are seeing Eno. You probably haven't heard of the legendary man. I should not spill the monkey and let the bananas out. Well, that sounded very weird. Apologies. Simon, please make sure that's removed off the recording. Well, just in any case, just tag Eno and say hi. Just tag Eno and say hi. Vinify, welcome. iLaunch Runners, welcome. All right, so let's kickstart this week's Town Hall. I assume, Snow Bunny, GM, thank you for joining us today. Well, later on, it seems like we'll have an amazing session of welcoming monkeys. So to everyone who is new, I urge you to please stay with us for a little bit. Towards the end, we'll have a section to welcome you. All right, the Banana Split 168 edition this week features our monkey in Istan Bananas. Now, Istan Bananas is not exactly a city, but when you have 25 different local chapters, eventually monkey chapters would dominate the world. Every corner of the world, every conference that you could possibly think of, that you could possibly know of, there will be a monkey chapter nearby, and the goal is for monkeys to be present everywhere. And so for Crossroads this time around, it was a spectacular conference. Shout out to the entire staff team. But our monkeys really showed up in strength. I think through that evening, we had over 80 monkeys that came through the door. 70 that over 70 that we scanned on Luma, and there were quite a fair bit that we simply just let them go through the door because they had some monkey business privilege, or they were shadows that they made it through the gates without getting scanned. Congratulations if you're one of them. But we did run a very fun raffle. Shout out to the amazing monkeys who are based in Istanbul, especially. The three monkeys who are based there, Nasilian, Shalu Coin. Nasilian is a very, very OG guy. Apparently, Stro found a lot of joy in Nasilian being one of the monkey that successfully kicked me out of a group chat in 2021. Now, I still remember it until today. Nasilian, if you're listening to this on record, or Shalu Coin, please let him know. I will always remember that amazing moment. All right, Shalu Coin, Nasilian, they were very, very amazing. Well, they basically were the one that helped us set up everything. Shout out to them for bringing us and showing us around. Without their help, we would not have been able to secure the locations towards the later part. And of course, not forgetting our Dr. Blue Chip. Dr. Blue Chip, who always won raffle. He hosted the raffle for us especially. All right, so that's it. This was a very, very fun week. And yes, shout out to Crypto Kelly and his amazing wife who helped us with setting up everything. Look, MonkeDAO is no longer just a you or me thing. MonkeDAO has started to become literally a family monkey business. And, Kelly, for example, is one such great example. His wife was the one who helped us settle all the locations, scouted for one, negotiated for the others, and we got a very, very, very good price. All right. And so moving on to the rest of the Town Hall, there's a Town Hall TLDR. Please feel free to go through that. We always have these various alternatives and channels for you to quickly catch up with everything that you need to know. Shout out to the entire Town Hall team. Of course, we always encourage you to come and join us on Town Hall every Friday, because this is where we run through some of these alpha live, and you get everything that you need to know very, very, very quickly. Especially sometimes if they are a little bit more time sensitive, this is the platform to be on. And of course, not forgetting, Banana Stand, if you have it set up all together, there are different tasks that you can complete on a daily basis, and I repeat, daily basis, that earns you X number of bananas. And the only thing I'm allowed to say, when monkey dating service. Yeah, sorry. Kawabunga, stop distracting us. But you make really, really funny comments. Okay. Anyway, where was I? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So banana farming could be a real business at some point, or rather it could be a very real thing, and it could be even more relevant in time to come. And we're pretty excited about that. And that's all I'm allowed to say, I think. Other than that, I've been held back by the team to not mention anything more today, and that's what I'm going to try to do. All right. So anyway, if you are interested to come up and find out more, yes, farming is good, spam is not good. Please, organic engagement. Otherwise, our monkey police are 24/7 round the clock. If they see you doing something funny, they're going to do something funny to you as well. All right. Just take note, if you want to get a quick update and you don't have an hour to sit through, Town Hall, to go through regular monkey business and hang out with monkeys with us, that's very, very unfortunate, but that's totally fine. Come in, use the command !Town Hall TLDR. All right. And you'll get everything you need to know in point form. All right. So April 2025 recap, we'll have a section that talks about this specifically, so I'm not going to spend too much time here. Solana Solstice, we've started to, churn out a lot of content. Feel free to go check it out for everyone who's wondering. This is happening in June alongside NFT NYC. I was just informed that NFT NYC just changed their date recently by 1 day. And for most of our monkeys who actually book a hotel room with us, some of you have already booked your flight. We believe that the impact should be very minimal, because right now, the official NFT NYC dates is from 24th to 26th. Solstice is happening from 25th to 27th. Now, for all of you who has booked your flights for NFT NYC specifically, we believe that the impact should be minimal, so you don't have to worry too much. It's just a 1 day overlap. But of course, we still encourage you to actively check out the schedule. If there's any sort of impact that you foresee that you need to be there, by a certain date, feel free to go check it out and make your necessary adjustments accordingly. All right. Otherwise, we'll also have a section, of course, to talk a little bit more in depth about the Solstice initiatives, the content that we've been doing. So later on, we'll bring it up. Monkey IRL events. Well, ask Eno. Eno will be able to speak on behalf of us on why IRL events are so important. He's basically the monkey who is possibly one of the most active in these IRL events. But basically, this is not just a MonkeDAO thing. This is literally a Solana ecosystem-wide thing as well. Anything that you can think about to get a true Solana experience and a true MonkeDAO experience, the most important aspect of it is really the IRL events. All right, so there's a bunch of them across the Solana ecosystem, just to name a couple. While Simon and team from the Super Team Canada already dropped some of the banger content out there, feel free to go check it out. Solana Startup Village Toronto is happening right now as we speak. There's a Solana Build Station Warsaw, and our Serbian monkeys are going go-karting. That is crazy. That sounds like a lot of fun. But most importantly, as I'm based in Singapore, so is Cersei. We are very, very biased. And Simon was afraid that the Singapore chapter would attract too many monkeys. So he didn't sort of put the monkey hotpot in Singapore on the list, because he's afraid Singapore will have too many monkeys. All right. But we're here to tell you the alpha. If you are in Singapore, if you are based there, you're part of the chapter, on Friday next week, we're getting together for Hot Pot. And that's like the regular classic monkey hot pot that we always do. All right. So feel free to let myself know, let Cersei know, reach out to Omi as well. We'll be happy to point you to the right direction. Feel free to go check it out. And there is, of course, the Luma calendar that we just put out. This calendar will give you a quick glimpse of anything and everything within the MonkeDAO ecosystem, including the official MonkeDAO events, plus or the local chapters events. Now, if you're wondering what exactly is MonkeDAO doing, of course, go and check out the event that we have. All right. Consensus Toronto, Solana Accelerate, of course. Feel free to go check it out. Solana Speed by Offline. Now, I also want to quickly mention one point related to the Solana Accelerate pre-sale tickets while we are at it. I think I reached out to some of you to inform you about it already. There are 5 tickets that were sold through the pre-sale cycle. We are still in the midst of contacting Solana Foundation to make sure that we can get an answer to have you guys arrange for the necessary tickets to be issued. Note that in the worst case scenario in which they don't get back on time, we'll make sure that you not only get a full refund, but any difference in terms of price needed for you to get hold of a ticket, MonkeDAO will cover it in full. All right. So don't worry, you're well taken care of. That's the main point that we want to get across. All right. Solana Speed by Offline, Startup Village Warsaw, and Solana Summit APAC. There's a Monkey Hotel for that, so feel free to go check it out. And Super Team Balkan Startup Village. Now, onward to our favorite section of Monkeys on Twitter. Feel free to go check it out. This is quite literally our favorite section of every week's town hall, because this is a good glimpse of the new monkeys that we just onboarded, the committee monkeys, the things that they're doing, what they're excited about. And of course, you just love seeing monkeys posting monkey content. All right, lots of great content. Feel free to go check it out. And of course, last week, one of the biggest highlight or one of the greatest highlight was really the Crossroads conference, which really brought a lot of folks together. Shout out to the Crossroads team again for giving us an opportunity to be part of the lineup. I think one of the things that we really appreciated was that NFTs may be a little bit more muted, but we were proud to be the one and possibly the only one panel related to talking about NFTs there. So it was a really fun experience bringing folks together, met a lot of amazing monkeys, builder monkeys across the ecosystem. Also onboarded a bunch of very, very talented builders as well, founders, builders across the entire ecosystem. And of course, the Istam Bananas Mixer was a great, great, great event and a great platform for everybody to just come together. Of course, we had a lot of new monkeys. Shout out to Leon. Shout out to Sunny Tihi. We also have the Cuties co-founder who just joined us as well. Shout out. Kipedo has amazing content. Our Super Team Japan monkeys as well. Shout out to them. The Super Team Japan monkeys are so active, and no matter which event that you go to, there's always a Hisashi vibes. And Hisashi is kind of like an insider joke at this point. Anyone who's been to Japan would get the Hisashi joke. It's more like a comment more than anything else. Real, I see your green tag. Welcome. It seems like you may be a new monkey. Very excited to have you here with us today. All right, what exactly does the DAO offer? I want to go quickly because I was hoping for this week to end a little bit earlier so that everyone can run off for some monkey business, because it's May the 1st, well, May the 2nd now. Well, Monkey Talks, this is kind of like the alternative version of Monday Monkey Spotlight, so feel free to go check it out. This week's edition, we had Zeus, who joined us to come out on Monkey Talks. Feel free to go check it out. The sessions are all recorded. Build with MonkeDAO. Kawabunga Jones, I'm going to officially mute you now for let me see, what's the minimum time I can mute this monkey, because he's definitely distracting me. I'm trying to finish up this newsletter, otherwise we can't go to the other section. All right, just kidding. Build with MonkeDAO, we just announced them. Stay tuned. The first wave of updates should reach the successful applicants. Of course, we receive a lot of applicants and we actively go through them. Moonsettler as well as Benny help to screen through each and every one of you, and we want to assure you that all your submissions are actually properly vetted, every single one of them. So the first wave of shortlisted teams will likely get an outreach from us really, really soon. So stay tuned for that. If you guys are curious about what this is, feel free to go check it out. Monkey Music, usually I call this monkey's name out, but since this week he decides to be a bad monkey, he's just going to be called Kawabunga. All right, Monkey Ventures. This is the investment syndicate of MonkeDAO, where we aim to democratize access to high quality deal flow for retail investors. We have news that one deal may be coming through really, really soon next week, so stay tuned for that. Next week, it will be out on Monday. Vivek, welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. Very excited to have you here. Now, let's move on to the next point. Finally, I feel like Kawabunga Jones has really stole the limelight this week by sending a lot of amazing comments that successfully distracted my lovely attention. All right, April end of month summary. Just want to quickly share with everybody here. We just posted the April end of month summary not too long ago. In fact, really just yesterday. Now, this April end of month summary aims to really provide everybody a quick glimpse of what went down in the most recent month. Is our efforts to make sure that everything that we're doing can be effectively communicated to you across multiple channels, and most importantly, to give you a bird's eye overview once the month ends. Right, instead of trying to do it like once per quarter or like once every 6 months. This is our way of making sure that everybody can be kept in the loop. And of course, April has been an equally exciting month altogether. We have all been kept very, very busy. March, of course, we had a lot of IR activation with Super Team Japan and whatnot. It was really fun, but we're glad that that momentum specifically has continued to go on into April, and hopefully that as well for the month of May. Well, what exactly did we do in April? We launched the Solstice Conference with the help of amazing partners, especially. Shout out to them all for their trust, their faith, their support, and most importantly, them journeying with us in trying out something really new. So that was one of the key highlights for us this month. Official launch of the Solstice Conference, the non-conference conference in New York City. 420 Monkey Independence Day celebration. Now, alongside that was also a series of new marketing content that Cersei has proposed for us to try it out. So shout out to Cersei for great ideas. Also, trying out new form of content where we can communicate a little bit more effectively and try to be a little bit more engaging. As you know, markets may not be the best, so sometimes in this video content that you see, the stars could be very limited. Yours truly, because the cost to hire yours truly is literally zero for this sort of special content. If and when we do perform a little bit more actively in terms of budgetary requirements and or rather budget that has been set aside for this production, we will try to find you a little bit more exciting actors. Well, for now, hope you guys bear with the limited selection of actors and mostly myself, but Cersei has been a fresh injection to this content that we've put out. All right. Of course, if you have caught the past couple of weeks of messages, you would have noticed, especially in one of the video content that we pushed out, we talked a little bit about the barrel burn, which we have already initiated the first batch of it. Now, there are approximately 750 more barrels that are slated to be burned. We will not tell you when. We will not tell you why. Just know that it will happen. And when it happens, we will let you know. Of course, this is to make sure that this is a fair game for everybody. No one inside the team, including the board or the execs, allowed to do anything related to this. So rest assured, this is something that we take very, very seriously. And I see that I already have 6 new mentions. I'm trying to not be distracted so that I can go through the list. One of the big thing that we did also, that we have completed also in April, is also the launch of Build with MonkeDAO V2.0. Now, the Build with MonkeDAO 2.0 is our attempt to twist it up a little bit more excitingly, and also our commitment towards the program in absorbing it entirely inside and say that this is an official MonkeDAO initiative now, and allocating the entire 100 gentries where we can use effectively onboard builders, founders in a much more targeted manner. Of course, there's an interesting mechanism that comes with it. This is not free money or giving out free monkeys. Every monkey that we give out will be effectively locked for a period of 12 months. Now, the thesis here, the primary principle here is that we are the goal of this program is really targeted at allowing us to onboard builders. And so this is kind of like a token of membership, more than just giving anybody else like a free NFT or whatnot. All right. So of course, we also had the launch of Monkey Soul, which we have an amazing guest who will come up and join us. I'm not going to talk too much about this. That specific monkey will come up and tell you a little bit more about why this is exciting. Of course, alongside the DAO-wide initiatives, shout out to the monkey chapters as well. Canadian chapters, especially Toronto, Vancouver, doing really, really well, except for Kawabunga Jones. If you are part of the chapter of Kawabunga Jones and you see him in real life, let him know to not distract Town Hall. All right, jokes aside, they've been doing really well, and shout out to Briggs Petty, who runs the Taiwan chapter as well. So of course, like we mentioned, Crossroads has been a huge highlight. I think we continue to push the mission of making every city, every conference, having the monkey community really, really active and making sure that everyone has a home away from home in Web3 especially. All right. So again, similarly, we always thank everybody for your support throughout the month of April and May. We expect things to continue to be as busy, especially with Solstice and Banana Stand. That's all that I can say about Banana Stand. All right, so this is the April end of month summary. Next up, it's going to be a little bit more fun. We're going to bring up Cersei and Stro to talk to us a little bit around Solstice content. All right, Stro, Cersei, whenever you're ready, feel free to take over the stage.
GM, monkeys, how are you doing? I'm here in Marbella, Spain, celebrating the birthday of my friends. So I want to say that we've been working a lot for Solstice. Solstice is like the MonkeDAO little kid because we are been working every day and we're to improve and to make the best events and non-conference conference that has ever been on Solana. So we're working on something exciting. And I know Ino is here, so Ino, you should also as well applying for the form. So we're working on a possibility of make you very viral and give you the possibility of give you the MonkeDAO channels to make you viral. So we need your help. And if you're comfortable with on camera and you want to be a part of a trading moment and you want to be part of the MonkeDAO and Solstice team, just make sure to fill out the Google form. But I think Jamie, Sergio, Simon, or Moon are going to send it right now in our chat. And let us know if you like to be interested in be part of the MonkeDAO content team. This is a volunteer role, but you never know. If you're very good, maybe something one day it can bring to something else. But as again, if you're comfortable being on camera, if you're comfortable of creating content and video, or if you're following trending and everything, and you want to be part of our Solstice team, please make sure to fill up the Google form. But let me see if it's okay. Jamie and Moon just share it in the chat. Fill the form and we will contact you as soon as possible. So please make sure to fill the form. It's going to be in our chat and probably it's going to be now in our announcement later after this town hall. And let's create the best conference ever. We've been working every day. There is 24/7 non-stop on this Solstice. We love it and we want every monkey that want to be part of it to make the best content and the best event as possible. Thank you very much. I love you all so much. I will talk again, but let's enjoy your Friday and have a and MonkeDAO. Honestly, MonkeDAO is the best community. Is the most OG. Through Solana OG and with Solstice, we're gonna do something that you guys don't even think about how Solstice is gonna be. It's gonna be the best event. I know I'm hyping, but after all the hours and time that all the team has put into it, I know we're gonna do an incredible event. So again, if you want to be part of a content team, make sure to fill out the form. Jamie, Moon, Cersei, Simon, they all share the form. Make sure to do it, and thank you very much. Have a
all right, thank you, Stro. All right, thank you, Stro. Basically, just remember, if you forget everything, what it means is that you have a chance to be an influencer now if you are not already. MonkeDAO will provide the platform for you to be the content creator of the year. So that is the Monkey Creator application. We will share it later on in the RL chats as well. So feel free to go check it out. And that is the Solstice content that we've just talked about. And next up, I'm going to bring up Cersei to talk a little bit about the Solstice link tree.
Hello everyone. So this is just a reminder for you guys to follow the Solstice account, and then now the link tree is also up officially on the Solstice account. It means on top of, because Solstice, if you guys know, will be a consumer focused non-conference conference. So as a result, we do want to share content not just on Twitter but also on many other platforms such as Instagram, and also it's hard, but Instagram and then also TikTok and many other places. So just follow us, check out the link tree, and don't forget to do up the poll. And once again, if you guys are comfortable with your face staring back at you, like me, please fill out this form and you guys can join us as a creator, because we have a lot of professional editors with us, just to give you guys a fun fact, like some of the videos that we will be sharing are edited by the same guys that edited when Akon came to like Southeast Asia to perform. I can back up with that. So yeah, and then they give us a very big discount. So yeah, just sign up. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Cersei. And of course, I'm gonna drop it one last time before people threaten to ban me again and mute me again. This is the last time I'm dropping the form in the town hall text chat thread today, so deal with it. All right, jokes aside, this is the Monkey Creator application.
Jamie, can I please make sure to make everyone here in town hall to vote on the Solstice Twitter page about our pool, because it's very important and will let us know what's the best direction of going through marketing, content, and the event itself. So if you're here in town hall, please make sure to vote on the Solstice pool. It's very important. Sorry for interrupting you, Jamie, but this is so important. So make sure to vote. We need to have at least 50 votes before the end of town hall. So Monkey, I know we are more than 60, 70 Monkey here during this town hall. So every one of you, make sure to go in our chat on Discord and click the link and vote for the Solstice pool. This is so important. And thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jamie, again. And thank you.
All right. Thank you, Stro. Yes, I think one last point I just want to quickly mention is that we're experimenting with a lot of new form of content. So continue to give us your feedback. We're trying to use sort of video content to help drive message a little bit more instead of the usual boring text format. And so hopefully that is a little bit more dynamic and adds a little bit more spice there. Of course, alongside that is also an invitation for you to come and join us. All right, so now it's time to bring up Super Simon, where he will do an announcement of an announcement. And this will be one of the most fun segment of this evening. And I can't wait to bring Simon up. Simon, please tell me you're safely out of the elevator. Simon just gave me a very cryptic message. Jamie, I'm in the elevator. I'm like, what am I supposed to respond to this? So Simon, please, when you're ready, give me a sign. Just let me know. Unmute yourself.
Oh, I think before we get to that part, we're going to talk about community events, Luma, and Telegram. We have set up a MonkeDAO Global Luma account. So whenever any of the local ambassadors hold an event in their area and they create that Luma for that event, they can submit it to the global calendar and they will kind of all be consolidated in this one area. I know there's a Toronto one that's been submitted there, as well as one from Vancouver coming up this month. And anyone's going around the world, just submit it to the calendar and we will approve it. And you can see all of the MonkeDAO events that are happening all over the world in one place and see all of the great activity that's happening in the Monkey community. Of course, a lot of our conversations have moved over to Telegram as well. So I created the Telegram command. There's also a Luma command if you want. So the Telegram command will give you the verified monkeys only chat. So if it says link expired, it's because 1, you haven't connected your Telegram to your Matrika account, or 2, you don't hold an SMB. So join that verified monkeys only global chat, and inside there is kind of where a lot of the conversations are happening. We post smaller announcements, and we can branch you off to your local chapter community chat that does exist. So I think there's I think we have 30 to 35 gated Telegram chats depending on where you are, and there's also a lot of information about the upcoming MonkeDAO events. So you can see in the description there's also Consensus Toronto that's happening, as well as Monkeys at Accelerate, Monkeys at Solana Summit, and of course Monkeys at the Solana Solstice coming up on June 24th. So check that out, the Luma, the events, and the Telegram. I think that's all for me. There might be one more slide before my next one there, Jimmy. Let's see.
Yeah, I think so. One of the most fun segment before we talk about the last point, which is a little bit more alpha category. Let's see. Moon Settler, do we have that specific page? Let's see. What are we looking for? No, maybe Simon. Here we go.
Up next is Stroll with Abu Dhabi.
No, I believe that is the 1 second. Moon Settler, I think we missed that slide. Here we go. All right, 1 second. Technical glitch. Here we go. Moon Settler is not having the best day with slides today. But I think that maybe was missed out for a little bit. We are looking for the slide. Okay, 1 second. Just bear with us.
Come on, Moon. You got one job, Moon. Nice. Okay,
Yes,
we did it.
This is the one.
Let's start this one. We'll bring it back on track. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. MonkeDAO, are you ready? I want to see the spam in the chat of his name over and over and over. I want his phone on fire with the pings. You might have seen him on Twitter dropping alpha, but on his Soul Brothers show like it's second nature. You might have seen him rallying communities at hacker houses, APAC Solana summits, cat symbols, and crossroads, building culture and doing it with style. He injects Korean Jesus cocaine energy into Solana events. He is Chief Vibes Officer at Sanctum, but today you're seeing him live in the Discord MonkeDAO flesh, and it's about to get real. He's not just a builder, he's not just a leader, he's a force, he's a visionary for the entire Solana ecosystem. From the chain to the MonkeDAO town hall stage, make some noise, stand up on your chair at home, and show some love for the one, the only, Eno.
Well, what kind of chat GPT intro is that? What the fuck? Are you am I allowed to curse on the show? Simon, why would you guys do this to me? I've been so nice to you. Why would you embarrass me like this? I did. Hi, monkeys. Really glad to be here. I am dying from what I believe to be embarrassment. That's very much an act. That's not how I am in person. And I just feel like Simon I don't think I can ever host another conference again. Thank you Is this because I hit you in the face, Jemmy, when I was trying to hug Stroll? I'm sorry, okay? It was an accident. I was just trying to hug Stroll. Your face was just kind of in the way. Why is there... Okay, can we talk Monkey Soul? Thanks for that.
I love you, Eno. Sorry. But yeah, continue on. Tell us all about Sanctum and Monkey Soul and what's been going on over there. I know it's a lot of exciting things, and I'm really happy that you're on stage today to talk about it with us. So go ahead, Eno.
Sure. I mean, like, aside from Monkey Soul, though, like, I'd love just to talk really briefly about my monkey journey. I don't think people really know how much I love MonkeDAO because I don't post about it very often, which is, I think, a crime, and I need to rectify that. But yeah, no, I've been a monkey for over 2 years now. My first monkey I got like after Vietnam Hacker House in 2023. I believe Amy from Canada, Solana girl, she has my old monkey, which is, I'm glad to see that it found a nice home. But yeah, no, I go around and host all the conferences and stuff, and so that means that, like, MonkeDAO is always home because there's always a meetup. I think the latest meetup I went to was over in Hong Kong. Obviously your treasurer set up this like wonderful meetup over, like, who was there? I think Cersei was there, Jemmy was there, Moon wasn't there, Simon wasn't there, I don't believe. Am I missing anybody, Jemmy?
I think that should be right. Yeah.
Right. And then, like, strangely enough, like, the entire monkey, I mean, not strangely, but just like, it was a coinkydink, but the entire MonkeDAO executive team was in Japan for Winter Arc, which is why Hisashi is the meme. Hisashi! We love Hisashi. He's amazing. So yeah, no, I'm just a very, very proud monkey. I'm actually going to be applying to the Monkey Creator Program. And also, just to repeat one more thing that Stroll said, like I just voted on the poll that's on Twitter. I think we're trying to reach 50 by the end of this call. So we have 53 monkeys on here. So it kind of seems silly that it wouldn't be at least 50, right? Like so Stroll, do you mind posting that link one more time just to make sure? Why didn't you make it to our monkey event in Paris? I'm sorry. I'm a jerk. I apologize for that. Yes, I was in Paris a couple of weeks. Enough about the poll. No, I will not enough about the poll. We got 54 people here. Let's see. This is a man who didn't vote on the poll. All right, banned. Yeah. He did vote on the poll. Okay, enough about the poll. I apologize. But yeah, so I mean, some of you might know that I was in stablecoins for a very long time, and then I promised myself like I was going to take a break and spend time with my wife, and I don't know, just like be a good husband, and then was in discussions with Sanctum for a little while. One of the co-founders of Sanctum is a Korean. He got me very drunk on soju and then convinced me it would be a very good idea to join Sanctum. Probably the best decision I've made over the last few years. Even though I very much loved, doesn't follow me. Okay, we will fix that. I apologize. I love you. And then, yeah, when we were in Japan, we had been kind of playing around with the idea of Monkey Soul with MonkeDAO for a while. And because, I really, really love MonkeDAO, I like kind of semi-begged Jemmy to consider working with Sanctum to launch MonkeDAO. Just if you're wondering why, like Jemmy, I don't know. Do you want to give a little color there about like how exactly that all unfolded?
Well, let's just say this conversation was long due, and Eno gave us the little nudge that we needed to get across the line.
Yeah. And then Jemmy and Moon obviously were like super involved in those conversations and the ones who made that decision. And for any monkeys out there who are wondering like, am I allowed to cuss on this show? Jemmy I don't know, should I be a little bit more family friendly? What's the vibe
diversity. You just have to be you. You can be anything, and we embrace you. So feel free, please.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, I mean, we run fucking Jupiter's validator, okay? And we're very damn good at it. We offer some of the best rates. Actually, not some of the best rates. We literally offer the best fucking rates for LSTs. So if you're trying to stake, literally the best rates for LSTs, and LSTs are strictly better than native staking. But I also understand, depending on your risk profile, why native staking is totally a valid reason. Totally valid to do. And also if there are some tax considerations for some people, and so it makes sense to do native staking, especially if you're at a whale at size. I totally get that. But for most folks, LSTs are actually the better option, both in terms of tax as well as yield. And so we run Jupiter's validator. Obviously, we work with Binance as well as Bybit. We're at 10 million SOL staked, and we're looking to grow that to 30 or 50 million SOL staked through Sanctum LSTs by the end of the year. So I just mean to say that you're in very safe hands. I think some of you might even be fans of Wonderland Season 1. For those of you who might not know a little about Alpha, we are preparing Wonderland Season 2, but no promises there. But yes, it's very much in the works. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just very excited to have MonkeDAO involved. I love you guys so much. And I'm looking to be these fucking calls are at 1 a.m. Korea time. All right. Which is just I I need sleep, guys. I barely sleep enough as it is. But anyways, I do want to come out to more of these town halls. I think I can commit to at least coming to at least one town hall a month, if not more. I want to be pumping out more MonkeDAO content personally, on Soul Brothers, as well as my own personal account, anything I can do to help further the monkey mission. And the one last thing I'll say aside from Monkey Soul is I genuinely believe that Build with MonkeDAO is, if we give it the love and care and attention and promotion that it deserves, it could be the thing that brings MonkeDAO back into the timeline, right? The thing that really gets because what we need is a Jupiter that's funded by MonkeDAO and built through Build with MonkeDAO, and all of those builders are monkeys, and that needs to be a part of the lore and the story. And I'm not so sure what I can do to help facilitate that, but I've heard the vision from Moon, as well as other folks that have worked on that, and I just want to be really clear that I think Gen 7, lol. I want to be very clear that I think MonkeDAO. I'll stop talking in a sec, but I think MonkeDAO can be super great. And like floor price aside, like I think it could just yes, provenance, but I think it could really push the space forward. And I think Build with MonkeDAO is the exact vehicle for it. So like I really urge all my fellow monkeys to like give it all the fuck. I urge all my fellow monkeys to give it all the care and love and attention that it can. So yeah, that's I think the last thing I want to say. I'm like super looking forward to Build with MonkeDAO, Monkey Soul, and all the things that we'll do together.
All right, thanks a lot. Really appreciate you taking the time to come out and join us, despite this being really late timing. And of course, Simon, for the amazing intro. This was really fun. Of course, the most importantly, if you take away nothing, just know that Monkey Soul has launched, and Eno is an amazing monkey that we're very proud to call one of us. All right. So feel free to go check it out. There's a thread specifically. Just make sure that when you're interacting with any links, be very careful. Double, triple check if you need to. Make sure that you're clicking on only the official links. Now, onward to the very last slide for this week before we welcome new monkeys. It's going to be the alpha you need to know. Abu Dhabi hotel is fully sold out for the first wave. We have already officially entered into the second wave. What we're going to do, because we realize that we need to give people a little bit more time. So originally, our plan was to raise the prices and adjust the prices accordingly after Town Hall end. That was the agreement that the hotel has given us. So Stro and I have both decided that MonkeDAO will absorb any incremental in terms of prices if you book your hotel in the next 12 hours. So tomorrow, we will adjust the hotel prices. And that means you have 12 hours from now until tomorrow when Stro gets back to his desk after he goes back from the club and get a good rest. He will be at his desk, and that's when he will enter the new price, and you will pay the new price entirely. Now, take note that the hotel has officially charged us the new prices, but over the next 12 hours or however long that Stro will be asleep, MonkeDAO will absorb any increase in prices from the new one that will be published. All right. So note that, there's no stress here. The difference is going to be about, $100 to $200, I believe. That's maybe about a steak dinner or two for you and your loved ones. If you do have a girlfriend, a boyfriend or whatever, that's a good dinner out for you and your partner. So if you do want to sort of secure the best price possible, now is the time to do so. MonkeDAO will absorb that excess or that sort of incremental price. The increase in price will absorb it in full. But you literally only have 12 hours to do so, because our original text that we circulated to all announcement, including the IRL announcement and the local chapters, you can see it for yourself. It was that we will actually adjust the price right after Town Hall ends. All right. So now 12 hours, we will absorb everything. This is the last opportunity, last window for you to book. All right. For all the new monkeys, please get ready to come up. We would love to get to meet you. Stro, you have 1 minute. Let's go.
Okay, so guys, monkeys, make sure to get the MonkeDAO hotel. As Jamie said, the price is going to increase in 12 hours. So if you want to save money, because like even if you go to Booking.com or any other website and you look for the Ritz-Carlton in Abu Dhabi, you're going to find like a very expensive price. So like if you can, for the next 12 hours, you're going to find like a very cheap price. Then unfortunately, the hotel is going to charge, it's already charging more for the rooms because you already have like 60 rooms taken. Brabino, welcome. You are the 60s. You have the 60s monkey room. So thank you very much to order. But like, make sure, like Eno as well. You never had the monkey experience, so make sure to get your MonkeDAO, your Abu Dhabi MonkeDAO breakpoint room. But as well, as you know, we have two also monkey hotels available. We have one in Vietnam for the Solana Summit, but as well, we have another one for Solana Solstice. So if you're planning to go to Solana Solstice, we have like an incredible hotels for like a very, very good price, which is the Motto by Hilton. This hotel is like one of the best hotels in New York. We were there like last year and it was like incredible because like we had so much fun. There is like a lobby and which like was like the place where Monkey were gathering together. There is like a good place for having breakfast. But Solstice, the special things about Solstice is that in the morning there is gonna be like a lot of activity, especially focused on sports. So like if you want to if you want to have like a 5K run with Jamie, or you want to be more like, if you're like more like a chill guy like me, and you want to walk around Central Park, make sure to come to Solstice and you're gonna have so much fun. So guys, again, make sure to get your Monkey Hotel. We have like in shop.monkeydao.io, we have 3 hotels available. We have Solstice Hotel, we have Vietnam for the Solana Summit, and we have the Abu Dhabi one. And as I say, last things is that Abu Dhabi price are going to increase in the next 24 hours. So make sure to get your hotel. Have a good rest of the weekend, Monkey. Always a pleasure to have this town hall. This has probably been one of the most funny and best town hall. So make sure to vote for our poll in the Solana Solstice page, and also make sure to fill out the form if you want to be part of the MonkeDAO content creator team, or you have like some content idea, or you follow trends and you want to share some ideas. Make sure to follow the form. Thank you very much, and have a good rest of the weekend. Touch some grass. And see you next Friday.
All right. Thanks a lot, Stroller. Really appreciate you coming out. Now it is time for us to welcome new monkeys, and arguably the most fun part of Town Hall as well. So if you are a new monkey, please tag myself, tag Super Simon. We would love to bring you up to say hi. The usual format goes like this. Give us a brief intro of yourself. Let us know your name. What do you do in Web3? How you got involved with MonkeDAO? And drop us your X handle, and so that we can get everybody to send you some love. All right. So we have a couple of new monkeys that are maybe a little bit shy, but we saw a couple of great names in there earlier. So if you are still around, let myself know, let Super Simon know. I know a monkey just left because it's getting a little bit late for her, and that's totally fine. But if you are new, we would love to bring you out to say hi. All right. Otherwise, don't worry. We run this town hall every single week, so there's always an opportunity for you to come up. And like BBC as well, maybe we'll launch a monkey Tinder app, a killer app, a monkey Tinder killer app that will drive a lot of usage really soon. All right. Last call. Any more new monkeys? I know we had a couple that came through in the earlier part of today's town hall. Otherwise, we will send the Pump It Up Vibes release soon, but I'm sure there are a couple of monkeys who may not be available, and that's totally fine. Every week, Friday, 12 p.m. EST, this is where you get to hang out with fellow monkeys. All right. Okay, so last call, calling once, calling twice. TD77, our resident monkey DJ, shout out to him for always being here religiously every single week, spinning out some of the best, coolest music for us. We are ready to send a Pump It Up vibe soon. Appreciate everyone for taking time to join us on your precious Friday. We wish you an amazing weekend. Remember to spend time with your loved ones, and remember to touch grass.
You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.